This is the Volvo V60 Cross Country, a beefed up version of the regular V60 estate. Following on from the V40 Cross Country, it gets higher ground clearance, while this model also benefits from all-wheel drive for a rugged go-anywhere approach to family motoring. Rounding off the wide V60 range, this handsome D-segment estate aims to take on the likes of Audi's A4 Allroad. But is it any good? Let's find out. We've got our hands on this Luxnav model, which comes complete with full leather seats and this really nice centre console kitted out all in wood and metal. There's also these smart digital TFT dials which display driver information in crystal clear HD. Even entry-level SE models get plenty of kit, with 17-inch alloy wheels, cruise control and autonomous forward braking as standard. Up front it's comfortable, particularly with the leather seats, while there's also 12-volt and USB connections for mobile devices, along with decently sized cup holders. Complaints? Well, there are a few. While the infotainment system is packed with features, it's a lot harder to use than it should be. In particular, the sat-nav doesn't seem all that accurate and it can be a bit of a pain to use while on the road. As an £800 option, it won't come cheap, however. As well as that, a reversing camera would have also been a nice addition given the size of the car, but again that will cost you £375 extra. Round the back, things look and feel just as impressive as they do up front, though the curved roofline does impede headroom just a little bit. As a result, people over 6 foot might find it a little on the uncomfortable side. Despite its slightly more rugged appeal, in many respects the Cross Country is largely unchanged from the regular V60. For instance, it's got the same 430 litre boot that can expand to a maximum of 1,241 litres with the rear seats folded flat. It is decent, but if you're looking for more space, rivals like the Passat, Octavia Estate and Leon ST will serve you better. It is a family estate at heart, but this roided up cross country isn't perhaps as sensible on the road as it might initially have you believe. Our test car comes with a range-topping 188 brake horsepower 2.4 litre turbo diesel, along with an automatic gearbox that can smash the 0 to 62 miles per hour time in as little as 7.2 seconds. In truth though, it feels even quicker than that thanks to a healthy dose of torque which can propel you past motorway traffic with frightening ease. Likewise, the Cross Country feels incredibly composed and grippy even in tight corners, though I do suspect that the optional all-wheel drive has more than a little to do with that. Pedal to the metal, its 5-cylinder howl is pleasing, but at lower speeds it can turn into more of an annoying grumble, with many of its rivals a lot more comfortable and certainly a lot quieter. Pricing for the V60 Cross Country starts at $34,450, and given its quite comprehensive equipment list, that's not half bad. Options do come at something of a premium, however. If you want sat-nav, that'll be £800, while you'll have to cough up an extra £3,000 for the security of all-wheel drive. This means that the range-topping model is more than £10,000 more expensive than the Skoda Octavia Scout 4x4. It could also hit your pocket in more ways than one. For our test model, fuel economy clocks in at an okay 49.6 miles per gallon with 149 grams per kilometre of CO2. Sure, it mightn't be the cheapest option around if you're looking for a four-wheel drive family estate, but it is probably one of the best looking and best equipped. The problem for Volvo is that given its relatively small market slice, it is at risk of getting overlooked in favour of more traditional models like the BMW 3 Series or the C-Class. However, if you're looking for your executive wagons with something just a little bit different, then the jacked up V60 Cross Country is definitely worth your consideration. But what do you think of the Volvo V60 Cross Country? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the Inquire button to find out more details about this car, or for any other models visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more videos, click on one of the links on screen now.